So USCIS just announced new actions to reduce the backlogs, expand premium processing to more cases, and provide much needed release for those of you that are waiting for your work permits to be processed. So we'll talk about all this in this video. So if you're interested, I'll see you on the other side. Hello everybody, and welcome back to our immigration channel. This is a place we get the most up-to-date immigration news, immigration information, and everything else that you need to make your immigration journey less stressful. My name is Jacob Sapochnick, and I'm an immigration attorney located in San Diego, California, and I help clients in all 50 states and around the world. In this video, we're going to talk about new initiatives from USCIS to reduce backlogs, expand premium processing to many more cases, and finally provide very special relief for those of you that are waiting for your work permits to be processed. Before we go into the details, if you're here for the first time, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, and also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. So let's jump into the video. So let's talk about backlogs. As you may know, since the pandemic started, we've seen huge backlogs in many cases coming out of USCIS. And the reason behind it is because during the pandemic, USCIS and other government agencies were shut down for a long time. Once they resumed operations, backlogs started to pile up, and to this day they're trying to catch up. With this new initiative, they're trying to figure out a way to tackle the backlogs and find a way to resume operations so that people that are going through the immigration process are not going to be waiting for so many months, sometimes years, to get their applications processed. So USCIS came up with new internal cycle time goals to process those cases that are pending in the system. And these timelines are going to be the goal of the agency to be able to process those cases and be able to battle those backlogs. And how are they going to do this? Well, USCIS is working on different levels. First of all, they're going to increase capacity. They're going to bring more staff, trained staff, employees to be able to work on those cases, and this way start eliminating the backlog. So key personnel and trained staff is very important to be able to work on those cases that are currently sitting at USCIS and not being touched. So they are working on definitely increasing capacity and processing those cases. Secondly, they are working on improving technology, maybe reducing the need to send paper file, increase the use of e-filing for many of these cases, and also be able to adjudicate cases without the need to print them and going through scanned versions much quicker, as opposed to what they do right now. They receive the files physically and they have to go through those cases, and it takes hours and hours from these officers to be able to do so. Find better ways to review cases and reach those decisions faster. The combination of increased staffing, using technology, and overall improving processing of these cases is a great sign, and according to USCIS officials, they're looking to achieve these goals by the end of 2023. As you know, processing times of applications is available publicly on USCIS website. You can check the status of your I-130 if you file a marriage case, or your I-140 if you're going through an employment-based case. All these processing times are available on the website. But USCIS internally, they have what is called cycle times. Basically, how long is it going to take internally for officers to process those cases. And based on these cycle times, the agency can determine how much work is being done to try to reduce those backlogs. So the new cycle times are available right now online. You can see them right now here on the screen. So as you can see on the screen, you can see the new cycle time goals issued by USCIS. So let's start with premium processing. Application for work visas that are usually filed on forms I-129 and I-140 for permanent residency for employment base are going to be subject to premium processing, and their goal is going to be 2 weeks. 2 weeks to adjudicate those cases. If it's not premium, if you file an application for a work visa on form I-129, currently it's taking over 8 months for non-premium processing cases. With the new adjudication, they are trying to get to a 2-month adjudication with non-premium. And let's move to work permits. I-765, advanced parole, I-131, change of status on form I-539 from a tourist to any other status, and form I-824. These applications right now are taking over 6 months in most jurisdictions. Their goal is to bring it to 3 months or less. And finally, applications like for citizenship, N-400, N-600, adjustment of status, 485, I-140 non-premium, I-130 for immediate relatives, I-360 for abused spouses, and I-526 for investors, and also asylum cases. So we're looking at those applications for goal of 6 months or less. Right now they're taking over a year in most of these applications. So let's hope that they're going to be able to do so. And as you can see, they have really ambitious goals, but the fact that they are putting it out there, putting it in writing, and it's coming into a new procedure with USCIS, it looks like a lot of things are going to be happening in the next year or so. And so by the end of 2023, we should see definitely an improvement, not only with the backlogs, but also with the speed of processing of a lot of applications that now we're used to waiting for months and sometimes years. Next thing, we're going to talk about the expansion of premium processing. So USCIS announced that they're going to be expanding premium processing to many more applications. That's great news. The bad news is that not all of them are going to be rolled out at the same time. The goal is to start in the next 60 days, and it's going to be going all the way through 2025. So not everything is going to be rolled out at the same time, but the plan is pretty ambitious and a lot of people are looking forward to it. The first thing that is going to be rolled out is premium processing for national interest waiver, I-140 immigrant visa applications, and EB-1 petitions for multinational managers, as well as EB-2 people that are applying in the advanced degree category. Those applications at the moment are not available for premium processing. They're going to be rolling those out very soon. That's going to be the first level of premium processing. Those applications are going to cost $2,500, and the time frame to adjudicate is going to be 45 days. They're going to roll out change of status for Form I-539. This is change of status to F1, F2, J1, J2, M1, M2 visas, and also extension of status in L visas and E visas inside the United States, as well as H4 and L2 extensions, all inside the United States. The fee for that is going to be $1,750, and the time frame for that is going to be 30 days. And finally, they're going to be rolling out premium processing for I-765. The first phase is going to be 765 for OPT, people that are in OPT process, and people that are applying for optional practical training after finishing their F1 visa studies. It'll be the first phase of I-765 premium processing, and later on, we're not sure exactly when, they're going to roll it out to other 765 work permits applications. The fee for that is going to be $1,500, and the time frame to adjudicate is going to be 30 days. So once again, these are great news. Again, the rollout is going to be in the next few years. We'll start with a few applications and slowly expand it to others. But it's already good news, and it's going to really help a lot of people process the applications much faster. And finally, when it comes to work permits renewals, USCIS is committed to extending the automatic revalidation of work permits beyond the 180 days. They're going to be extending the validity of certain work permits and also providing expedited processes for those healthcare workers that are currently pending their work permits. Also, of course, as we reported in previous videos, they have expanded the opportunity for spouses of L and E visa holders to be able to work without the need for a work permit. This has been a change that was already implemented last month. So definitely there's been efforts to help those people that are currently pending their work permits and have no idea what they can do, and some of them were actually losing their jobs. These changes are going to really help a lot of people not only be able to now worry about their jobs, but also get their work permits processed much faster. So as you can see, the recent initiative by USCIS are very interesting, and we hope that the implementation is going to be smooth. Obviously, something has to happen to eliminate those backlogs, and we welcome the USCIS efforts to do so with these current changes. Once I see how it's being implemented, we'll definitely report more with more videos to let you know what's happening and what changes are being implemented first. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what other questions you have. If you need my assistance with any of your immigration matters, feel free to text me right here, 619-483-4549. I'm here for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.